Sex isn't love. How to tell the difference between desire and commitment. Let me ask you something, and don't rush past it. If someone sleeps with you, does that automatically mean they care about you? Take a moment, because that question has kept more people awake at night than the breakup itself. We all want to believe closeness means love. When someone pulls you close, speaks softly to you, touches you gently, your heart wants to say, this must mean something. But human behavior is layered, and desire is complex. Intimacy can look like love, even when love isn't actually present. So here's a truth that needs to be said calmly, without drama and without apology. Sex is not love, and love is not sex. Not for men, not for women, not for anyone. Understanding that difference can spare you a lot of confusion, protect your heart, and guide you towards something real. Because physical closeness can feel like emotional closeness. And that's where people get lost. Passion creates heat. Chemistry convinces the body. But sometimes that's all it is. Not every romantic gesture is loyalty. Not every passionate moment is commitment. Not every touch carries intention. Sometimes intimacy comes from loneliness, sometimes from curiosity, sometimes from insecurity, sometimes from ego, sometimes from habit, sometimes from the simple desire to feel wanted. This isn't cynicism, it's clarity. Understanding motives doesn't make you bitter. It makes you aware. And awareness is how you stop confusing chemistry with commitment. Now, let's talk honestly about men. Because a lot of behavior gets misunderstood. Men, like women, are shaped by emotion, biology, upbringing, and expectation. But there are a few forces that often get mistaken for love. First, social pressure. Many men grow up absorbing a myth. More partners means more status. More desire means more masculinity. Romantic behavior becomes performance, a way to prove something, not necessarily to feel something. Second, validation. Some men seek intimacy to reassure themselves they matter. In those moments, a partner becomes a mirror, not a connection. It can look romantic, but it's rooted in insecurity, not attachment. Third, the thrill of the chase. For some men, love isn't the goal. Winning is. They know how to talk. They know how to charm. They know how to touch. But once the chase is over, the interest fades. Because the goal was never love. It was the pursuit. Fourth, habit. Some men repeat romantic gestures automatically. The dates, the compliments, the routine. Not because of deep feeling, but because it's familiar. Habit can look like romance, but without emotional presence, it's empty. And then there's biology. Attraction alone can trigger desire. That's chemistry. That's hormones. But listen closely here. Desire is not commitment. Biology is not love. Biology creates impulse. Character governs choices. Love governs priorities. Only emotional maturity sustains a relationship. So, how do you know if someone truly cares? There's one test that never fails. Time. Time reveals what passion hides. Time exposes what words disguise. Time clarifies what hormones confuse. Watch what happens over time. Is he consistent? Does he show up without excuses? Does he care about your inner world, not just your body? Does he protect your emotional safety? Does he support you when things aren't easy? Does he include you in his future? Love deepens with time. Desire often fades. Time turns passion into truth. So what does real love look like? Love isn't just intensity. It's steadiness. It isn't just attraction, it's devotion. It isn't just passion, it's partnership. Real love shows up as respect, consistency, kindness, emotional presence, effort, integrity, stability, shared direction. You deserve a love that brings peace, not confusion. And trust your instincts. Your intuition isn't paranoia, it's awareness. If something feels rushed, slow down. If something feels one-sided, pay attention. If something feels off, don't talk yourself out of it. You deserve clarity, not chaos. Security, not guessing. Love, not emotional leftovers disguised as passion. Sex can be meaningful. It can be beautiful. But without emotional truth, it's a moment, not a bond. Not every kiss is commitment. Not every touch is love. But the right man, the man who truly cares, will show love not only through desire, but through patience. Not only through words, but through consistent action. Not only at night, but in the daylight. You deserve a connection that survives the morning. You deserve a love that lasts.